Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Military Mondays. If you and I don't know each other, I would love to get to know you. I am retired Major Brenda Sanchez, and I am the co-founder of Life's Real Currency with my husband, Michael Sanchez, and we are the best-selling authors of the book, Life's Real Currency. And today, I wanted to talk to you about the value of a side gig. If the last year, 2020, didn't teach us anything else other than the value of working from home and a side gig and having a backup option, I don't know what did. So many people, I was reading an article the other day, and so many people are choosing not to go back to work. Their offices are opening up, and those offices are making them come back into the job, and they're thinking, why? I've been working from home now for a year or more, why go in? So they are quitting is what I've heard because they're choosing other options. And so I wanted to share the value of a side gig, especially for military members and their spouses. So about 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago now, God, I guess it's been 10 and a half years ago, my husband and I started what I would call a side gig. And, we were looking at it, and my husband is getting ready to retire at the end of this year, November 1st. And we were looking at what he's going to get in retirement. And we were looking at my retirement check that I will receive in a couple of years from the reserves, because I'm not receiving my check yet. And we were looking at how much I would make in my check after 27 years. And he has been working 19 years with the state, but a total of over 44 years in law enforcement. And what we're making in our side gig is bigger than either one of those checks. And that's a pretty amazing stat. So, there are some haters out there, and some of you are like, oh, don't talk to me about network marketing. What we're doing right now is not network marketing. I don't care what you do, whether it's network marketing, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's, you take a craft and you make it into a career. I know a lot of women who have started doing crafts or health and wellness type products like lotions and things like that for their family in their basement, just trying to give themselves a better option, and it's turned into a business. So there's nothing wrong with having a side gig, especially when that side gig is going to, at this point, in a 10-year span, and that was working it very off and on to begin with. I've only been working it since 2015, so 6 years now, full-time. That income is higher than either my husband's or my retirement check will be after working 27 years in our field. So I think that's pretty impressive, and I think people should look at that. The other thing is with the military, I've talked about this before. Tomorrow is not promised. And being in the military, you don't know what you're going to come in contact with. You don't know whether you're going to get hurt in the line of duty and you're going to be forced to separate due to medical reasons. And yes, you would get a medical retirement in that case. But would that medical retirement be able to pay all of the bills or be able to sustain you in the lifestyle that you currently like to live? Now, some people live way beyond a normal lifestyle, and I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about paying bills. We were talking about, as we're planning for November and planning for my husband's retirement, we were looking at just the bare minimum, paying a mortgage, paying for medical insurance, paying for cars, paying for any of those loans that you have that aren't frivolous loans. They're things that you normally have in your life, and figuring out what that is. So I see Josh on. Welcome, Josh. Thanks for tuning in this morning. He says, yes, a side gig can go anywhere with you, and that is so true. He has taken his side gig with him across the world, which is amazing. So, and he makes a good point there. A side gig can be taken with you anywhere. So as you're military and moving from one place to another, it doesn't mean you have to give up what you're doing on the side. So I just want to encourage all of you, no matter what it is. It could be a craft that turns into a business. It could be network marketing. It could be direct sales. It could be affiliate marketing like my husband and I are doing. Any of those type of things to have a side gig, I highly recommend. And it doesn't hurt. Even if you plan for retirement and you've put away money in a 401k or whatever means or vehicle you've put your money away in so that you truly could retire and not have to have another income. Wouldn't it be nice to have a couple extra $100 to be able to travel more or to be able to spend more time with your family or buy some extra things for your grandkids or your kids and just be able to support them? I don't know about you, but that's the life that I want to live. So with that, I thank everyone for tuning in this morning on Military Mondays. And if you do me a favor and like and share this with your audience, and if you are a veteran or you have a spouse that has a side gig or a main gig and has their own business, I would love to have a conversation with you. Go to militarymondays.info. That's militarymondays.info, and you can watch past shows and register to maybe be on Military Mondays in the future. So with that, I hope you all have an amazing week and a great 4th of July, and I will see you next Monday on Military Mondays. Bye, everyone.